PetSmart stores or at PetSmart.com. They have everything your dog needs to stay happy and healthy. Don't make the mistake of relying on diet alone to support your dog's healthy skin and coat. Check out all of 21st Century's pet health products at PetSmart. Welcome back here to the Manettis Show. Larry and Nancy Manetti. Once again, here's Larry.
Tan Hut, are you with us, Jack Scalia?
Jack, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Good, Larry. How are you?
Did that
a beautiful wife of yours?
Hello, Jack.
we're all
It's
fine,
Nancy.
Jack.
How are you?
Great. Thank you.
Good.
did that theme bring back a little memories?
Eagle, Globe, and Anchor.
Yep.
Ah.
Well, we're proud of you, my friend.
Well, thank you. I'm proud of you, too. I spent a lot of time with them recently, the Marines, so I have a certain bias towards them in the most positive way possible.
Where were you with them?
Well, I was with them in Afghanistan in 2009. I was there for 2.5 months. I did a film there. The first, it was called The Black Tulip. It is called The Black Tulip. And we were there for a month shooting, and the film was just won the Venice Film Festival's Best Foreign Film.
Fabulous.
It was directed by an Afghan-American, Sonia Cole, who's a longtime friend. And so I was there for a month on the film, and then I spent a month and a half going around parts of Afghanistan. I was up in the Kabul area, which was just recently hit over the weekend. There's no green zone there. And then I billeted at Bagram Base, spent some time with the ISAF, the International Security Assistance Force. That's probably our largest installation in Afghanistan. And then I spent time at FOB Phoenix, Forward Operating Base Phoenix, which is a smaller base that is basically, it's just a smaller base. Probably, I couldn't say exactly how many, but mostly Army Marines there. So,
wow.
Jack, how scary was it over there?
Well, it's like anything else. I mean, going there, I thought what it might be like, but never having been, in theater before, going in as a non-combatant.
Right.
We had security around us, 12 guys every day. That was, private security and or private sector, and we shot every day. I found the Afghan people basically to be very warm and generous and nice people. Then there's that group, that other contingent that, doesn't want you there and just as soon kill you.
Sure.
But I guess more, here's what Kabul is like. If you were to take the cars out, you would think that you were probably in about 1820, 1790.
Wow.
90% of the roads are unpaved.
Wow.
There are no street signs. There are no traffic lights. So you can imagine what it would be like driving around Los Angeles with no traffic lights.
No.
Yeah,
God,
well,
God
don't say
forbid.
that. Driving around Los Angeles is like walking on time bombs.
It's bad
I know,
enough right
but
now.
but I didn't get a chance to get into the mountains much, but it was the city is covered in dust since the roads aren't paved. But I got to spend time at the U.S. Embassy with the Marine Marine Security Force. I was with them a number of times, and it can get pretty hot over there. I mean, hot in the sense of activity. While we were there were 8 IEDs, there were 12 firefights, there were a couple RPG attacks.
Wow.
Yeah, in the first week, we were staying at the Safi Hotel, which is that hotel, and the other one is a 5-star hotel that's owned by the Saudis called the Serena. I think it was our second or third day there. They blew up the Indian Embassy, which was 2 doors down from us.
Wow.
Yeah, so it did get pretty, but you asked me what it was like. So that's kind of what it was like. I found the food was very good. The They had some of the best bread I've ever had in the world, Larry. Almost as good as Brooklyn bread.
Okay, that's pretty good. Well, God bless you, and we got a lot of respect for you, and God bless America. I want to tell some of the people out there, Jack, because besides being a true American, what a wonderful actor you are. I don't think I didn't know that you have done so many television series. I mean, Devlin Connection, Behringer's, All My Children, Dallas, Wolf, Remington Steele, Tequila and Manettis. I mean, these are, especially Remington Steele, that was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Well, great. Well, it was one of my favorite to do, too. So I did 3 2-hour movies of the week with Stephanie, with Pierce, and Michael Gleason was also the exec on that, and producer, writer, and that was just a wonderful experience.
And Henry Mancini, I remember, because Michael's an old friend. I remember he said, I just left Henry Mancini. I said, you were with Moon River? He said, that's right. And he did all the scoring. Yeah, well, no, they were just, that was like work, the same as working with Dallas. There's nothing but class, quality people. They, really well-oiled machine, and, I hope Larry Hagman gets better and recovers, and... but everybody associated with that, Mr. Jacobs, who was the exec on that, they were just all class acts. I mean, it's like to work with people that are just the best. Oh, sure. But, I love to hear it every day. It's Let's talk about your baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
what about this now?
Mike
I didn't
and
realize.
I are baseball freaks, and I know that you were an avid baseball player.
You almost had a professional career as a baseball player, didn't you, John?
No, I actually did. I was the Expos' #1 pick in '71. I was the 3rd overall that year.
Wow.
And I got to play. I went up at the end of my first year with a bunch of other prospects to Jarry Park, which was where the Montreal Expos.
Right.
And I got to have, when you get to the show, as they used to call it, I imagine they still call it that. But when you get to the show and you get the chance to stay for a little while, they call it having a cup of coffee. Well, I was only up there for 8 days, so I got a cup of decaf.
Wow. Why only 8 days? What happened?
Well, they had brought up a bunch of their prospects. So there was Barry Foote, there was Jerry White, there was so many other guys. Like it's been so long ago. But I was just, they brought their top prospects up. We got a chance to play in a game before the Montreal's regular game. The Expos playing the Mets, actually. And one of the great experiences of that is my cousins are the Aspromontes, Bobby and Kenny.
Oh, boy, there's some good players.
Yeah, Kenny spent, I believe, 10 years in the majors. He coached Cleveland for a year or two. And then Bobby was actually the last active Brooklyn Dodger in baseball. And I saw Bobby at Ebbets Field when I was 7 years old.
Unbelievable. When
I lived in Brooklyn. And then at that one week they brought us up and that I was there, Bobby was in the swan song of his career, and he was with the Mets, and that's who we were playing that night. So here I was with Bobby Aspromonte, who I'd grown up carrying his baseball card around with me.
Me too.
And I'd see him in Ebbets Field, and then here I was, fielding shagging fly balls with him in center field.
And Kenny Aspromonte was he played with the Angels, I think, for a while too, didn't he? Yeah.
And the Indians.
And the Indians, yeah.
Right. But it was just a great experience, and I had a wonderful time. And unfortunately, a back injury that led to an arm injury cut short that career. But I think they had some high hopes for me as well as I had for myself.
So we're putting a softball team together. You can play on the Manettis team if you can. Jack, hang on with us. We're taking a quick break. Coming back with more of the weekend edition of the PM Show with the Manettis.
Jack Scalia.
I'll be here.
Larry Manetti's favorite deli is Cavaretta's Italian Deli at 2204 South